And why was I called here?
How should I know? I was just ordered to bring you...
It's been a while since I was last at an FBI office. If anything happens to me, I'll make sure they know about you.
Dr. Kimishima!
You won't accept? No matter what?
I refuse. I'm a doctor, not one of your little agents.
You're a master surgeon who can't operate anymore. I wish I didn't have to resort to threats, Miss Kimishima. Let me remind you that you are only free on plea bargain. You still suffer from the disease you gave yourself. You don't have that many cards left to play at this point.
The affected areas that were inoculated have been extracted. But please don't forget. The genes imprinted in your cells will remain with you. I'll come up with a plan too. Please, stay alive till then.
I don't have a choice, do I? Let's talk business.
Here's the intel. The agency thanks you for your cooperation.
Hey, Naomi? It's me, Gabe.
Took you a while. Did you receive the biopsy sample?
Yeah, I did. We had a patient here with the same condition.
My bad feelings come true then. Did the operation go well?
Yeah, the patient made it. I called in a special surgeon.
I see. And the cause of it all? Could it be an epidemic?
I can't say. Like you, I'm getting a bad feeling here. Anyways, try and get over here as soon as possible.
Well, all right.
You're Dr. Kimishima of CIFM, right? I'm with the Gossip. I hear you're helping the FBI with some difficult cases.
I'm not involved.
Come on, don't be like that. Is it true you can hear the dead? Why were you at the FBI today? Is it about the bombings?
What a mess. The media doesn't know what discretion is.
Indeed. It's as if they revel in the deaths of innocents.
Dr. Kimishima, the corpse has arrived.
What's with those clothes?
Oh, there's some camera crews outside, so Dr. Kimishima, hey, wait up!
The mysterious raging bomber, the focus of public attention. When people die, they become things. But... the voice. He was cut off. Didn't he even have a chance to see his death coming? A death like this must leave you unsatisfied. All right. I'll find the malice lurking in the dark. Huh. You're late, little guy. Hurry up and get ready. That's because of your foolishness.
The case this time is the series of...
I gathered this is about the raging bomber, correct?
Yes, he calls his victims first and has killed 3. A politician, an entertainer, and now...
I see. And there are no clues?
Ouch. That's harsh. This body is the former Aiden Posner. Since the First Lady is coming to Portland in a few days.
Joder. Oh Dios, que llevo llevo todo este tiempo con el micro apagado. Oh Dios. Brutal. Pues hola, ¿qué tal? No me peguéis, llevo 3 vídeos grabando con el micro apagado. Oh Dios. Lo apagué el otro día. Joder. Para partirme la cara ahora mismo, sí.
We need this case solved.
So this isn't for the people who live here.
It's not like that. It's in everyone's best interest.
Huh. In any event, what...
We have items left at the scene, and we also have a record of the call.
Right, let's check everything. We might find... I'm not going to sympathize or have... But I will see that you get the farewell you did. Let's begin.
Oh Dios.
Show me how your flame was...
Pues ahora vamos a empezar la autopsia. Genial. O sea, no hay... Pues sí, sí que hay uno. La de Melissa. Joder, qué grande. Hola, ¿viste la porquería esta? Ah, no, vale, por la bomba.
This wound is likely...
Aquí está una explosión en todo el pecho.
Studying the pattern of these wounds may help us determine how far the victim...
Qué grande. A ver, aquí detrás tiene unas marcas en las manos.
The epidermis on the hand has thick... This indicates repeated application of pressure, a condition commonly known as... If I recall correctly, his occupation...
Tennis player.
Ah, yes, he was a tennis player. This means...
Callos en la mano derecha.
Right. This, along with the muscular...
Pues creo que ya está, no hay nada más que se vea. Bueno, sí, aquí hay un fragmento de algo.
This piece of metal is lodged. This is probably...
La explosión lo lleva allí.
Right. The force from an explosion can turn off... We'll need to look at this later to find out just what it is.
Pero ya sí creo que el cuerpo ya no nos va a decir nada más. Pues vamos a hablar con Melissa. Bueno, vamos con Melissa. Ya está, antes. Ay. Y no es que está apagado, me he coscado ahora de que estaba mal puesto. Cago en mi puta vida. Me hace gracia porque yo pensando va bien, pero Puta clavija de mierda. Ay, Dios mío. Vamos.
Yes, I'm all right. Yes, I'd heard that the next target would... But I never imagined Aiden would be We just had the security on his home in... He didn't want to do it, but I can... Yes, the more famous you are, the more On the day it happened, I was going to go over some I called him about an hour. He seemed to be perfectly normal.
Me está en hacer una bomba.
House, huge flames just burst out of the window. Huge. I thought that there had been a gas leak or something, and that I managed to force the door open, and I frantically pulled him out by his leg. By the time I got him out of the house.
Pues ya está. No hay mucho. No hay nada que
Dr. Kimishima, did you review the... Oh, by the way, about the manager, there's almost no chance that she's the...
How do you figure that?
We've done a complete background check on her, and her home has been searched thoroughly. Based on that, I'd say that we can trust her to...
Is that so? So, according to the manager's testimony, the victims... How did this so-called Rev plant the bomb in his house, arm it, and time...
Good question. The only thing we can say about this bomb...
Let's continue investigating then.
Otra carta. Bling. Revolucionario.
Hello? Hey!
Qué mal rollo de voz.
You guys must be total idiots!
Yo gano otra vez.
3 out of 3! So ridiculous!
La policía que es un chiste.
Now the big boys are listening. You know, who is it that's in the newspaper? The
Pero ya nosotros.
That is one smoking hot tomato. Now that she's paying attention, I'll be... Ready? Oh. That's my only hint.
Igual trata de matar al...
She's supposed to be a real fire...
Lunatic.
Well, this murder is just a game day. Wow. It's not like...
Have you forgotten our promise?
Oh, right.
So, was the voice on the...
We've run a spectrographic analysis on the voice from... It doesn't look like there's any audio manipulation being applied to the voice.
I see. So that's the... If that's true, then we can tell that he...
Un alien. Hombre,
That was a young man's voice. He said that his next target...
Hombre blanco. Yo creo que va a intentar matar a Little Guy. Sí.
That's right. A Caucasian...
No kidding. We're doing what we can and...
Oh, good. We don't want any more death.
A ver, ¿y ahora qué? Empezar a mezclar cartas.
Can I bother you, little guy? I want to know...
Sure. The wound, looking at the angles, it seems that there's...
In an explosion, the shockwave, of course, parts of the bomb and the surrounding materials are caught up. The wounds on the body indicate if the bomb did in fact cause...
Muy cerca, diría yo.
Yes. It would have... In other words, the bomb was right in front of the...
Yikes. I'd never want that to happen.
No lo digas muy alto. No lo digas muy alto, amigo.
Hey, little guy. I need some...
Okay, it's a piece of steel pipe. You could find this anywhere. What do you...
It was lodged in Aiden's corpse. Probably...
I see. A perform a chromatic.
Please do.
Igual es parte del
Have you
material.
found
de la
anything?
There's black powder on it. It was probably used as the propeller.
I see. If that...
metralla.
Yes. It's most likely part of black powder and a steel pipe.
No. No hay nada todavía. Algo de esto tiene que encajar. Un poco. Cosa más rara. Algo que me haya dejado atrás, no. Y los cuerpos no abren, o sea, no hay nada. Sí, pero dice que hay algo que no hemos descubierto todavía en el cuerpo. Vamos a buscar. Este fragmento ya lo vimos en su momento. No, las laceraciones estas, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto?
What is this?
No sé.
It's peculiar, but it's there.
Vale, ya del cuerpo no vamos a averiguar nada más. De la ropa sí.
What's this substance, little guy?
Give me a moment. I'd assume...
What's the matter?
Well, this isn't soot or...
Then what is it?
If I were to make a decision based on...
Carbon dust. Why would
Carbón.
something like that be on the
Polvo de
victim?
carbón.
I thought you'd ask that.
Tell me why they hired you.
Hey, people don't just run into carbon dust and they're using it as a component in a bomb, honestly.
Oh well. Let's...
Dr. Kimishima,
Another one?
Otro cuerpo.
What are you...
the newest victim.
The raging bomber?
Yes, apparently. Please investigate it when you have...
All right. I'll look...
Pues otro cadáver.
The fourth one. How many more will there be by the time...
Pues ahora ya de salida nada más empezar un segundo cuerpo. Joder.
I can't hear any. So he died before he was able to say anything.
Encima este ni ha podido hablar. Supongo. Es lo mismo, bomba. El cuerpo no tiene absolutamente nada. O sea, el cuerpo no la ropa. Vamos a ver el cadáver.
The corpse has obvious... These wounds look
Mismo
very
tipo.
similar to the ones... This requires further investigation.
También tiene pólvora.
There's something on the thing. Now, where was that? Yes, I noticed this on the... There's something a little different about it.
Está en otra mano.
Yes, Aiden had it on the substance on it.
¿Left or right? No sé. Uno de dos.
That's right. It was on the little finger. I should have these compared to see if they're the same.
Pues ahora ya este cuerpo no nos va a decir más, ¿no? Igual aparece un tercero.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, we've found...
I'm listening.
Let's see. The victim is Stephen
Stephen
Eldred. He's 20 years old and is...
And a Caucasian male, as in the box.
Yes, but we still don't know if this...
Well, finding out shouldn't make us any happier.
Right. But we got lucky with this explosion. It didn't cause any fires or structural damage, so the crime scene of this gives us a better opportunity to find out who did it.
That's true. The more investigating the crime scene and the corpse may help us...
Right. I've sent all the information. I'll have HQ get us a recording of the original.
Please do. I'm going to continue it. I need these wounds and...
Okay, let's see. It's very similar to Aiden's injuries. Though the...
If the wounds are the same, these wounds can tell...
Las bombas están muy cerca.
Yes. This victim... At first glance, it looks like the same method was used. Yes. Aiden Posner and Steve... The conditions of both explosions were the same. And both There's a good chance that these two deaths were caused...
El método para matar... ¿No? Pues joder.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima. What's this?
This was found on the fourth... Can you see if this is the same substance that was found...
Sure, it'll just take a moment. This is carbon dust, too.
El mismo tipo de carbón.
I thought as much. Huh. Yes, they both have carbon dust on it, but there's something quite different. That is...
La mano.
Yes. The substance was on so many similarities, and one...
No creo. Vamos a la escena del crimen.
This room belonged to the fourth victim. The explode...
Joder.
Huh? Oh, so that's... Hello?
Excuse me, but isn't this Mr. Eldred?
That's correct.
Michael Lang. I'm from Loan and Tax. If you are aware of our business model, then you must know why I'm calling.
Huh. Does that mean Stephen Eldred has a debt?
I will not divulge any of my customers' personal. Please let Mr. Eldred know that we... Well then.
Debía dinero.
Michael Lang from Loan and Taxes.
Debía dinero.
Was that really a call from a loan shop?
Empecemos a mirar por todos lados, ¿no?
Wow, this is filthy.
La guitarra rota. ¿Qué tiene de
It
interesante?
seems to stand out. Could this be? This may still have some information. Let's power it up and see what... Odd. The script... It's not accepting any input.
Joder. Claramente se ve el radio de donde explotó.
What could this piece of metal be?
Otro cacho de bomba.
It's embedded rather deep.
De hecho que ya tenemos toda la información. Pues volvamos.
Hey, little guy.
What are you up to?
I'm insulted.
Is that all?
Good. His name is Michael Lang. He's alone.
Planning on buying a house soon?
Stop playing around.
I see. Was it a...
He hung up before I could find out. That's why.
Oh, I get it.
Make sure to check whether or not he's employed at a place called Low. For all we know, the man who called was the bomber himself.
I'll keep that pop.
Las elementos, a ver qué tenemos ahora.
Hey, little guy. Can you...
The computer won't boot up? It was in an explosion.
That doesn't really matter as long as we can get the data from the hard...
True.
Did you find something?
Yes, it's not starting up because it's locked.
Is there any way to...
Well, we could try to force our way in, though it seems the victim was using voice
authentication.
Yes, but it belonged to Stephen Eldred.
So it'll never...
Que tiene evidencia sólida. Ni puta idea.
Hey, little guy, can you tell me anything?
Yes, of course.
I collected it from the wall of the room the explosion...
Yep, it's a piece of steel pipe. The chromatographic scan shows traces of black powder.
Now we know for sure it's...
Parte de la bomba.
Yes,
Sí, parte
it's
de un
likely
robot.
the same situation that occurred with it. The analyses show that the powder and the metal are exactly the same.
I see. I get the feeling...
Link. A esto lo podemos unir a este, supongo que
These
sí.
pieces of metal were found at both Aiden's... Material analysis showed that these pieces were... That means...
Steel pipe.
Yes. It's quite likely that both pieces... There's something else we discovered about the metal. That is...
Explosive propellant. Link.
Indeed. Black powder was used. The same components. The bombs in these cases are the...
Pues con eso creo que podemos... No. ¿Por qué no puedo?
There is something we can deduce using this. The raging bomber is believed to have been responsible. Of the two cases that I've been investigating, both bombs were made of a metal... Also, the wounds on the victim, that is...
Semi-ignition process, puede ser. Sí, que tiene el mismo poder.
Yes. The wounds on the bodies... It turns out that both corpses had almost materials... They all point to the idea that the two bombs were... Another similarity in the two cases is that both Aiden and...
Very close.
Yes, both of them were very close to the same bomb, same delivery method.
Están hechos por la misma persona.
Indeed. It seems safe to think that the...
Pues nada.
Little guy, are you a...
Huh? Why?
Maybe you might not know either. I need...
Oh, this thing's...
What's with you?
Dr. Kimishima. Wait, more importantly...
Her? It was in the...
The neck was broken.
Probably.
Son of a bitch. The raging bomb.
Hey, calm down.
I can't belong to musical legend Ben Frank.
Ben
Look,
Frank.
it's the 1955 Dagmite model.
I don't understand.
It's beyond... Finding this is normally I'd have it sent to the museum immediately for safekeeping, but... Oh, what?
No, not really.
Oh, market. It would go for... I wouldn't be surprised if bids went over 100 grand.
That's...
Ahora es personal.
We have to.
Yes. In any event, a guitar worth more than $100,000. That's not the kind of thing an ordinary student would... Perhaps I should have him look at it once he's...
100.000 pavos. Joder. A ver, ahora si tiramos para atrás. ¿Hay algo nuevo? ¿No?
Little guy, can I borrow you for a...
Yes, of course.
Can you take a close look?
Of course. I am a...
Please do, then.
Sí, imparcial.
There's not much I can say.
Found something?
Yes. It looks like this guitar...
So, what is that?
No, of course not. The scratches, but... and this guitar has been set to be played by someone who's left...
The guitar's set for a left... The difference between right and left-handed...
Pues no tengo ni puta idea. No lo sé.
Yes, the string order is reversed.
I'm surprised you knew that, Dr. Kim. When the thinner strings are on the right, it's for right-handed players.
The four... I doubt that he would lend his 100,000. That makes it likely that Stephen L... Left-handed, right. These two may lead us to learn something. The third victim, Aiden, the callus on his palm is... That would mean he...
Right hand. Mutante de tres manos.
Correct. He was right. The fourth victim, his guitar tells us that would be his...
Left hand. Blink.
Yes. The guitar had the famous musician the guitar belonged. If anyone were to change the strings, it would be the... Thus, we can reason that Stephen Eldred was... I wonder if this difference will be any help.
No. Tampoco. Sigue teniendo que haber algo que nos hemos dejado ahí. No creo. Tampoco hay tantas cartas, así que...
I think these may help us get close. Both the third and fourth victims had, but the locations of the dust are the major. On the other hand, we've learned about a difference between Aiden and the two victims had. From these two facts, we can tell.
En la mano, en la zurda, vamos. ¿No? Es la dominante entonces. Este es un hecho ahí súper importante, que alguien me explique.
Indeed. It was on... I think we've gotten a little closer to figuring out the...
Dr. Kimishima?
What man? Who are you?
Oh, Michael Lang.
So that is a real company.
Yes, though what he does...
Huh. If that's the case, is there the slightest...
I don't know about that. I'll send you the recording. Please listen to it when you have time.
Got it. Even if he isn't the culprit, he can... There's no reason to not.
Vale, tenemos una nueva grabación. A ver... Michael Lang. 21, cómete los huevos.
He's dead. If that's true, our company will be gravely... It seems you don't know, but... He owes us $100,000 in...
Debía 100.000 pastas. Joder, 100.000 de pasta, así que... La guitarra la iría a vender, seguramente.
Well, this will be problematic. We extremely regret having to hear about... Yes, it's true that we issue Still, there's no reason to loan money to people with no... honesty, Mr. Eldred agreed to make a down payment of $10,000 for the... Not only did he make that initial payment, he paid $5,000 the first month and another... His source of income. Our consumer financial group does not search... Yes, we did loan $100,000 to Mr. Eldred. This was based on the assumption that he could repay... We killed Mr. Eldred? If we killed off our customers, we'd never I'd say that we'd take a much more...
Pues nada. ¿Qué saco de aquí? Nada. Nada. Qué bien, ¿no? Pues nada, mezclar. Alguna tiene que salir de aquí.
Hey, little guy, there's something I want to ask.
Yes?
Did you know the victim at all before?
Huh?
I thought so.
Odd.
The revolutionary did give advance notice about it. Still, the victim this time is obviously... It's...
Él no era famoso. Amigo.
That's it. Of all the other victims up until now, this bombing killed an ordinary college student.
That's true.
Perhaps this was a copycat crime after... Or perhaps, as the raging...
We might be wrong to us. Maybe the reasoning behind his previous victims.
In any case, we have to continue and keep finding out whatever you can. Let me know if you...
Understood.
¿Y ahora qué? Vale.
Dr. Kimishima, I have he's a veteran loan shark who's been working with loan and taxes for the past...
I see.
12
Looks like
años
we'll need
lleva
to do some investigating
trabajando de
into the
cobrador.
victim as well.
You mean Steve?
Right. He doesn't fit the pattern of, for example...
Que no es famoso.
Right.
Eso lo acabamos de
He's
decir.
the only one who wasn't particular. Why would the bomber target him at all? If we can figure out why, I think we'll see a great deal of... There's more to it than that, though. The victim, according to Michael Lang, Stephen was 100,000. The reason for that...
Puede ser. La guitarra, sí, sí.
That's a likely possibility. Still, how can an ordinary... The reason must be...
Puede ser esto. Sí.
Indeed. There was a deposit made to his... That was why the loan shark accepted his means. This led to Stephen being loaned. The more we investigate...
Dr. Kimishima, I've asked for another recording from...
A recording of what?
That revolutionary guy. I ordered a copy of the announcement he made before Aiden Posner...
I see.
La otra grabación.
Hey, it's me! Hey! Oh, man. This doesn't matter anyway, though.
Nunca me
I
atraparéis.
mean, that singer died because you You can't stop me.
Y tanto que te vamos a pillar.
Hint. Boo? Well, I can't. And oh, never mind. And oh, and
Little
Ahora que
guy,
no se pilla nada.
Yes?
I've listened to the revolutionary's statement.
Odd?
Maybe I'm just a man.
Huh.
All right, I'll listen to...
A ver, otra más.
doesn't matter. I mean, you can't.
O sea, seguramente será cuando lo para en el siguiente.
Oh, never.
Yes, this is the place. It sounds like he was rushed at the end of his... I wonder what was happening.
Una razón para callarse. ¿Cuál?
Hey, little guy.
It does seem like something caught his attention and he wanted to...
Why would he do that?
Maybe someone in a...
There's no way to prove those, though. We need
Well, let's check the spectrogram of the... I'll put emphasis on the background and reprocess it to make background...
Yes, that would be helpful.
All right.
Good. Let's listen to it again, and be aware...
Vale. Creo que es el 8 en este caso. Yo diría que sí que es el 8.
I've heard it somewhere before. That's right. That's the same sound. What does that mean, though? Why is the fourth victim's phone heard in the background?
Prueba salida. ¿Ahora qué?
Stephen Eldred, the fourth, had been periodically receiving large deposits. The voice we hear in the recording of the revolutionary was a distinctive sound, like the victim's phone, can be heard. The most likely answer we can deduce.
Michael Lang. No, que es Stephen Eldred y que se mató a sí mismo. Pues eso puede ser. Estaba haciendo una bomba y se le reventó en las manos.
That's right. He was the revolution.
Ahí lo tienes. ¿Y ahora qué?
Little guy, I'm borrowing the...
Where are you?
I'm going back to the revolutionary's room.
Hey!
Sí, está claro. Él es el tío de la bomba. Se le explotó en las
The
manos y se toma
analysis
por culo.
says this computer should be voice activated. It used to
Usará la
belong
voz
to the
de...
fourth victim who lived here.
Será la voz de la grabación del
If that person
revolucionario.
really was the revolutionary,
Encontrará, sí, está claro.
Hello? Hey! You listening? It's the revolutionary!
Sí, haz luz.
so it's true.
Ha llegado hasta aquí.
Show yourself, raging bomber.
¿Quién eres? Estoy seguro que sabes quién soy. What? Ahora empecemos el round 2. What? Mal rollazo. Baila para mí. Joder. Susurradora de cadáveres.
Dr. Kimishima, where are you right...
He got me. The bomber's someone else.
Huh? What do you mean?
We've got to start the investigation over from scratch. Tell headquarters not to let their guard down. Ugh, I've been completely fooled. How could I let this happen?
¿Cómo he podido dejar que esto pasara? Se han reído en su cara. ¿Esto qué quiere decir? ¿Que hay que empezar otra vez todo el caso o que esto termina aquí? No lo sé.
Hello, Naomi. It's me.
¿Y si fuera esta la...?
Yes.
Sería épico.
Hello, Alyssa.
Sería épico.
What's wrong?
You don't look happy. Did something happen?
No creo, pero quién sabe.
It's nothing. I'm all right.
Really? Come on. I'm your friend. I gotta help
Ahora
you
mismo
out.
tengo dos dudas. O la niña
Thank
o
you.
el little guy.
You're a very kind little girl.
Excuse me, can I bother you for a moment?
Un paquete.
Of course.
Una
How may I
bomba.
help you?
Do you know where I can drop a delivery for Dr. Kimishima?
Una bomba, seguro.
I'm Kimishima. I'll take it.
Really? Perfect timing. Here's your package.
No lo
Gabe.
cojas.
I wonder if it's the test results.
Oh, can you sign here, please?
This is pretty low tech. What happened to the digital pads?
I'm sorry, mine's broken right now. Anyway, thanks.
No la dejes
Did you
ir.
get something? Who's it from?
No la dejes ir.
Yes, it's from a friend of mine.
Wow! Look, Naomi! A fantastic teddy bear! It's so cute!
It's so cute.
That's right. But why would he send me this?
A ver qué dice la tarjeta. Mucha suerte con tu investigación.
Carbon dust.
Ahora te acabas de dar cuenta. La que te acabo de dejar el paquete es...
Don't tell me.
El oso.
Alyssa? Alyssa!
Boom. ¡Ay!
Alyssa! Alyssa!
¡Hostia!
Dr. Kimishima! No, stay down!
Let go of me! It's my fault!
El carbón era de escribir en las cajitas. ¡Hostias! ¡Hostias! Pues ahora caso terminado. Ha sido más corto de lo normal, pero... ¡Joder! Bueno, pues ahora en el siguiente vídeo continuaremos con CR501 y a ver qué pasa. Hasta ahora.